Alright, so I think it's finally time I talk about a movie I really want to talk about. That being Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. So this came out in May, early May, and I can't believe it's already been a year since this movie came out. So I might as well give my thoughts on the first Doctor Strange. I liked it. It's not my favorite MCU movie, but I really like the world now of Doctor Strange, and I like Benedict Cumberbatch, and I like the Ancient One. So I was actually looking forward to this sequel since it's called the Multiverse of Madness. And so it's basically about a character named America Chavez who is endangered because she has the ability of the open portals to the multiverse, and the person after her is Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and she's after her because she believes that she can open a portal so she can meet with her children that we saw in WandaVision. But basically, she's willing to do anything to kill America Chavez. So America Chavez teams up with Doctor Strange, and it's basically Doctor Strange has to protect her. But then the two are sent to another dimension, and they have to find their way through back to our main Earth and stop Wanda from taking over the multiverse. So this is a really fun movie. I saw it in theaters with my friend. I skipped prom to watch this movie, by the way. So this movie, like I said, is really fun. Like, I thought we were gonna get like a ton of cameos, but we didn't. Like, we got a few, and here's the big spoiler. I might as well say it. The movie's a year old. So we see the cameos of John Chris. I don't know how to say his name. Chris Santon, the guy from The Office. He plays Mr. Fantastic. So we finally get the Fantastic Four in the MCU. I know this ain't the main MCU world, but still. We also get Captain Carter. We also get the one girl as Captain Marvel. We get the Inhumans, Black Bolt, and Patrick Stewart returning as Charles Xavier. Man, I thought he'd be retired from this role since he said he would because of Logan, but looks like he came back just for one last time, maybe. I don't know. So those cameos were refreshing. And by the way, Wanda is just deadly in this movie. Like, it's kind of like a horror movie. That's what it has, like a horror aspect. Like, she whispers in the wizard's ears so they can scare them, and so she can have an advantage to get to America Chavez, and she basically just destroys all these Marvel characters. Like, she just rips them apart. It's kind of graphic too. Like, Black Bolt's mouth gets shut and then his head explodes. Like, it's crazy. Like, this movie, like, is visually stunning. It's also directed by Sam Raimi, who directed the Spider-Man movies, which was a big surprise to me. And Benedict Cumberbatch is really great as Doctor Strange again. I really look forward to seeing him again in other roles. And he also fights the evil Doctor Strange. And I thought it was the one from What If, but it isn't. It's just another evil version of Doctor Strange, I guess. And as for cons, I don't really have any cons. It was just a really fun movie to watch. And the girl who plays America Chavez, I was surprised how young she is. I think she's definitely has potential for future projects in the MCU. I look forward to seeing her character again. And how would I rate this movie? I'd give it like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. So, yeah, it was definitely a lot better than other MCU movies. And we also get the mention of Spider-Man. Sometimes I feel like this movie's also a sequel to Spider-Man No Way Home because it continues the multiverse saga. Because Doctor Strange is helping Spider-Man through his multiverse madness, and now it's Doctor Strange's turn. And I feel like my only issue was I felt like because at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home they showed a trailer for Doctor Strange 2, and I thought because of the events of that movie, it's now going to be Doctor Strange's problem in this movie, but it isn't. It has nothing to do with it at all. I think that's my only issue. So with that said, I don't know what the next movie is I'm going to be talking about. So I think I rambled on for a bit. So with that said, thanks for watching and see you guys next time.